Welcome back to Own Move Anchor. I'm Kevin Pannell, and today I want to talk about something I think a lot of people are feeling right now, even if they can't fully explain it. Something feels off, not just politically, not just economically, not just socially. People feel mentally overloaded, emotionally fragmented, physically disconnected, and spiritually exhausted. And honestly, I don't think it's weakness. I think it's the result of living in a world that never shuts off. Own your mind, move your body, anchor your spirit. This is Own Move Anchor with Kevin Pannell. Here we focus on practical leadership, clear thinking, physical readiness, and staying steady when life and work get heavy. Drawing from emergency response, healthcare, project leadership, and everyday life, each episode connects real-world experience to actions you can apply immediately. 3 pillars, 1 powerful you. You can find more at ownmoveanchor.com, and if you're getting value from the show, like, subscribe, and leave a review wherever you listen to podcasts. Let's get into it. This past Memorial Day, before my family and I started Murph, the 5 of us stood at attention while taps played. The Pannell 5 standing there together before we started the workout. In that moment, nobody cared about politics, social media outrage, algorithms, or whatever argument was trending online that morning. It was just remembrance, gratitude, effort, family, and perspective. Then you turn the phone back on and immediately you're hit with division, certainty from people who know almost nothing, influencers giving life advice before they've actually lived much life, and news organizations trying to be first instead of trying to be right. And somewhere inside all that noise, people are trying to raise kids, lead teams, take care of aging parents, pay bills, manage stress, and figure out who they even are anymore. I think that's why so many people feel off right now. When you're young, life feels simpler because responsibility is lower. As we age, we take on more leadership, more ownership, more pressure, more people depending on us. At work, I'm troubleshooting change on behalf of my team. At home, I'm thinking about what's next for the house, the family, the future. At the gym, early in the morning or sitting on the couch with my wife at night while I read, we watch something or work on content, and there's always another input trying to grab your attention. Most people never unplug from it, and that's the problem. We scroll while we work, we answer messages during dinner, we stay connected every waking hour, and then wonder why our minds feel fragmented. For me, one of the first signs is when it starts taking longer to make decisions or have thoughtful conversations. That's when I know my mental hard drive is overloaded. That's why routine matters so much. Getting up at the same time, giving thanks, getting after it with a workout of Jiu-Jitsu, daily mindfulness practice, time outside, prayer, quiet. Those things bring me back to center. But when I stay up late scrolling, eat and drink too late, leave unresolved stresses sitting in my head, and never mentally disconnect from the work or the world, I feel the difference quickly. Mindfulness has helped me tremendously because it forces me to step outside the constant stream of information and reconnect with the physical world around me. Not the digital world, the real one. Breathing, walking, training, nature, silence, human interaction. Panic, anxiety, and emotional overload are not always something we should immediately hide or numb. Sometimes they're dashboard indicators. They're the dashboard of our life portfolio. Their signals tell us something needs attention. Something needs adjustment. Something in our lives is overloaded, neglected, unresolved, or unhealthy. That doesn't mean we're broken, it means we're human. But instead of slowing down and evaluating our lives honestly, many people double down on distraction. More scrolling, more noise, more outrage, more comparison. And social media has created a completely distorted version of reality. Perfection, ultimatums, constant conflict, everyone pretending they have life figured out, everybody posturing, everybody selling certainty. But face-to-face human life is usually far more normal than the internet would have you believe. Most people are just trying to do their best. Most people love their families. Most people are carrying stress you know nothing about. Most people are trying to find stability in a very noisy world. That's where movement becomes so important. Exercise is one of the most effective mental health tools I've ever experienced. And I'm not saying that theoretically, I'm saying it because I've lived it. Almost every time I finish a hard workout, I feel better about myself and better about the world. Movement changes us physically, but it also changes how we carry ourselves mentally. It gives confidence to lead, confidence to protect your family, confidence to lift heavy things when life gets heavy, confidence to know your body can endure discomfort. Jiu-Jitsu's taught me a lot about this too. You learn very quickly where your limits are, how to stay calm under pressure, and how to keep thinking while uncomfortable. And honestly, if we regularly push our limits physically, we already know where those limits are before life tests us unexpectedly. Hard workouts challenge our boundaries through speed, resistance, pressure, and effort. Recovery restores us. Foam rolling, breathwork, yoga, mobility, walking, sleep, all of those matter. Intensity and consistency can coexist, but too much intensity without recovery burns people out mentally and physically. One thing I've learned over the years is that doing something hard early in the day makes the rest of life feel more manageable. Project leadership decisions feel easier, stress feels smaller, problems feel solvable. You become steadier. I also hope my kids learn something valuable by watching fitness become part of our family culture. Not obsession, not vanity, but real readiness. Healthier, happier, more capable physically and mentally. I hope they continue building on that long after they leave my house. Now, let's talk about anchoring your spirit, because I think this may be where many people are struggling the most. Technology has become some people's belief system. Many people have become disconnected from nature, disconnected from stillness, disconnected from gratitude, and disconnected from God. For me, prayer matters. Walking while listening to something grounded in scripture and real life experience matters. Simple prayer matters, quiet matters, and helping others really matters. One thing I've learned during grief, stress, and hard seasons is that focusing on helping others often helps stabilize us too. Some of the most meaningful moments in my life were conversations I took time to have with my grandfather, my father, my mother, and people I love as they got older, sick, or just as relationships matured. Those moments matter infinitely more than another hour online. The same lessons apply in leadership too. Overwhelmed projects are overwhelmed people. If communication breaks down, collaboration disappears, or tension rises inside a team, usually something deeper is going on with the people involved. Human beings need recovery after stressful projects, just like the body needs recovery after hard workouts. People need time to reset, to breathe, to reflect, to process lessons learned before the next load gets dropped on them. And honestly, we need more direct human conversations again. Less hiding behind messaging and email, more face-to-face honesty, more calm conversations, more listening. So what do we do about all this? My thought is we simplify. We take time away from work occasionally. We make exercise part of our lifestyle instead of random bursts of motivation. We improve our sleep, we hydrate, we eat better, we get outside. We distill complicated problems down to basics. And we stop trying to personally own every problem in every project in every part of life. That pressure will crush you eventually. Remember, you get one life. At some point, we have to separate the wheat from the chaff. We have to filter out the noise, the unnecessary conflict, the negativity, and even some of the circles we allow ourselves to stay connected to. Not everything deserves access to your attention. And deep down, most people already know the difference between what's generally hard and what's avoidance or laziness. What gives me hope are the real human connections. The listener who told me an episode about helping care for a dying parent helped them stop spiraling during their father's final weeks. The person who saw one of my workout videos and decided to get up and train instead of sitting still another day. That really matters to me. And listen, none of us stay steady all the time. We break sometimes. That's part of being human. But we should also be building the tools, habits, relationships, faith, and resilience that help shore up those breaks when they happen, or ideally, strengthen ourselves before they happen. Right now, in this season of life, owning my mind means being thoughtful on how I interact with my wife and kids and staying steady for my team through change. Moving my body means continuing to train, exercise, and grow through stress and challenge. And anchoring my spirit means gratitude, prayer, nature, and staying open to God and life I've been given. Not because life is easy, because life matters. That is who I am. Thank you for being who you are. And remember, each day to own your mind, move your body, and anchor your spirit. Godspeed, y'all. If this episode was helpful, share it with someone who could use it. You can find more at ownmoveanchor.com. I'm on Instagram and X at @TheKevinPannell and on YouTube at OwnMoveAnchor today. If you're getting value from the show, please like, subscribe, and leave a review wherever you listen to podcasts. It helps more people find the show. Own your mind, move your body, anchor your spirit. 3 pillars, one powerful you. Godspeed, y'all.